Mr. Gupta, can you hear me now? Is my voice coming to you? So last week, the conversation which we had, we were talking about SAP ecosystem. We were talking what are the different products in SAP ecosystem and how they are evolving over past 42 years of its existence. We talked about how MRP converted to MRP2 and how MRP2 converted to ERP2, and then how we are coming to ERP 3.0. When I talk about ERP2, ERP 3.0 and others, this is more of my nomenclature to describe SAP ecosystem, to describe how we are evolving. I started my journey talking from ERP. I'm recapping what we discussed. So we talked about ERP, and then in ERP we talk about ERP2, various product which is evolving, CRM, SRM, SNC, APO, the whole NetWeaver suite. ERP was about integration within. ERP2 was collaboration. ERP 3.0 is about freedom and speed. That is where in the last session, last topic, we were very much in close. We were almost very close. I was talking about SAP HANA, this is where we left. I was giving some examples of how mobility, past many years now, mobility is very important, and how mobility is evolving, how mobility is helping mobile devices. In fact, I talk about mobile devices, especially for a country like India, that how mobility is helping immensely. I forgot about electricity though. Unfortunately, we still have a problem of electricity. Almost, and we couldn't continue our session. You have to stop it. So various mobile devices. Now, if you look into the mobility part, many organizations I've been working with, I have various devices, many, at least 4 or 5 applications I have developed myself. In the mobile application direction, first and foremost, we have mobile cell. Then we have a lot of productivity applications, a lot of field services, a lot of staff going into the field, etc. They need mobile applications. That's where a lot of these mobile devices come into the picture. Then we have mobility, a lot of analytics. So we look into how the various mobile applications are evolving over the period of time. It's a sales application, productivity applications, is a field service applications, and it's analytical applications. SAP Mobility provides you, SAP provides you 2 products in mobility space. One is called SUP. SUP is called SUP. This is mobile application development platform. And the second product which SAP provides is Afaria. Afaria is used for device management. Security. So these are the 2 products of SAP for the mobility perspective. SAP and Afaria. The last topic which I want to talk about is HANA. I mentioned to you that ERP 3.0 is about freedom and speed. Mobility provides you freedom. You can work from anywhere. You don't need to be in office. You connect it to internet, you have a mobile device, anywhere, any point, you can work. Your workspace changes. Now what about the speed? And ability to analyze effectively. How do we do that? That is where HANA comes into the picture. If you look into how SAP describes its whole ecosystem, this slide make it very explicit. This is what SAP was. If we talk about 2008, 2009 and before, this is how SAP was structured from the various product ecosystem perspective. So we have core ERP products, we have middleware, we have analytics, various other products, which is over $110 billion industry. Now SAP is adding 3 more buckets. Analytics, we talk about. SAP is coming very strongly in analytics, providing already analytics solution. They're leader in analytics, in mobility. The second part is database and technology. That is where there is a product which comes HANA. HANA is at the database layer. This is where HANA. And then SAP also purchased Sybase. HANA is very important. And SAP also making considerable change in the cloud. So their all entire market, product and services, this is how they divide. Applications, analytics, mobility, database, and cloud. That entire product is divided into these 5 buckets. This is another their product strategy. Understand this. Every CIO, CEO must understand this, how SAP is evolving. Their leadership in application continue to expand, getting to more brighter, broader, deeper market segment. Analytics is another important, they keep broadening it. Coming with mobility, very strong, and then coming with a database and technology in the form of HANA. And of course, coming up in the lead in cloud. Coming up in the cloud. Now what is HANA? I would like to quote Professor Hasso Plattner. Professor Hasso Plattner is a co-founder of SAP. In 2013, SAP Sapphire Convention in May 16th. He mentioned HANA is best technology revolution from SAP past 25 years. If SAP says in past 24 years, what is the best technology revolution they have brought to the table? That is HANA. That is what the professor has Platinum on June 16, 2013, in his keynote speech in Orlando, Florida, which I was listening. It's amazing. I think the potential and possibility is amazing. Possibility and potential of HANA is great. It's amazing. We don't know what it will do. It is going to change whole database. Remember, we talked about R3, presentation layer, application layer, database layer. HANA is changing entire database layer. Whole layer getting changed from RDBMS to HANA. And mobility changing here. Whole presentation of the information is changing as well. Let's understand HANA. Current advance in database fundamentally changes database design. SAP took a strategic decision to design a new database. What is HANA? HANA is a truly revolutionary in memory processing. Truly revolutionary in memory processing. It replaces your database. It provides you to analyze a humongous amount of data. It makes your processing faster and faster and also cheaper, and provides you huge amount of computing capabilities. That is all comes from HANA. HANA means high performance analytical appliance. It gives you speed. It gives you real-time information. It makes your ability to analyze data that much more deeper and broader. So SAP HANA is a platform, is a database layer for almost all SAP applications. It is basically in-memory database analytical platform. If somebody says me, what is HANA? HANA is in-memory processing platform to achieve very high processing speed. That is what HANA do. This is the how innovation is the key. These are some examples of great innovation. When Henry Ford made his first car in 1912, it was a great innovation. It changed the whole industry. It produced whole industry. Not only industry, it produced whole economy. Similarly, other products, iPad, Google, etc. SAP also evolving. Various products which is coming in to achieve this goal. One last thing which I would like to share, implementation. SAP can provide you good tool, good applications. But those applications has to be implemented correctly. If we do not provide all these products correctly, if we do not implement correctly, then we don't get any benefit at all. The gentleman is sleepy on the wheel. SAP consultants are not supposed to. SAP is not done so successful without extensive implementation and support. SAP product could be as good as they could be, but if they don't implement it correctly, they get no benefit. Not only implementation, they must also be supported correctly. Therefore, the process of implementation is extremely important. Thank you very much. I will be happy to answer any questions you might have. It's a good time. I'm based in the US. I don't know if you can call me. This is my number. This is my email address, dilip@kavitconsulting.com. You are unmuted. You cannot speak with me, but I can unmute you. No, you're unmuted. You can speak to me. I can see you now, Mr. Gupta. I cannot hear you though. No, I cannot still hear. No, nothing is coming to me. You can, if you have a questions, Mr. Gupta, you can put on the chat box. There is a chat box here, and I will be happy to answer. Or I can call you directly at your cell phone. I will be happy to call and talk to you. India team, can you please coordinate with Mr. Gupta? Get me Mr. Gupta's phone, and I will give him a call. Actually, my parent company is already using SAP, but as a cashier, we are in the process of implementation of ProGen ERP. Okay, ProGen ERP. Okay. ProGen ERP is a SAP system or what is this?